Horror Movie Chapter 3 The Healing of Haunt House / Hanuted. Okay. Alright, gang. Looks like we're gonna go in this house, Yusuke said. Let's not go, Hiei quickly replied. What now, Hiei? Are you afraid of house syphilis now? Mukuro asked. Apparently this will never die. That's an urban legend. A house in zombie syphilis isn't, Mukuro thought, rolling her eyes. There's something really wrong with this house. Don't you get that feeling? Yeah, I'm with Hiei, Kubar added. Then he put down the paper in which he was writing because he realized number crunching wasn't his thing. Damn it, Kubar, are you just saying that because you want to disagree again? I'm getting tired of your shit, Yusuke said. You know what they did to Googly Eyes Garfield? They created Garfield minus Garfield so it would go the hell away. I think we're gonna play some of the gang minus Kubar right now. You jerk. Wait. Yeah. You jerk, I felt it too. But now I'm really gonna disagree now. And you wanna know something else? His girlfriend's hair is brown, so shut up. What does that have to do with anything? It's blonde, obviously. No, it's not. It's definitely brown. Yeah, what color is Mukuro's hair? He looked at her. Am I supposed to know? Just as Mukuro was about to answer the absolute question, Yusuke brought the issue back up. Okay, everyone, let's just vote on it. All in favor of going in? Keiko, Yukina, Kurama, and Kuwabara, who finally decided resistance was futile, raised their hands. Yukina, you have to vote. Her eyes widened when she noticed she was on the spot. She looked down at her feet, twiddled her thumbs, and finally said, but I like both sides. I don't want anyone to get mad at me. No one's gonna get mad at you. Just vote either way. Then I'm just with Mr. Hiei then. Okay. Disappointment. You gotta vote too, Mukuro. I don't really care. You'll know that you're just going to convince us to go in anyway, she replied. If I'm lost, then I'll just go with Hiei. Only because being the underdog was so much fun. Majority rules, we're going in. Big surprise there. And so they walked into the house. Looking around, they saw it was caked over with dust of several years. The windows had so many cobwebs, they could have been taken as curtains. Actually, it looked a bit like the Munsters' house. Cross stopped them and pointed at the ceiling. My God. The writing on the ceiling read, Run away, run away, run away, get it out. I don't want you in here because they killed me. Ugh. Forgive me right now. Help me, help me, help me. Put down. God. Who writes scripts when they're getting killed? And look at those ridiculous spelling errors. Now I need to watch that blood writing this instance. This isn't a Necronomicon, I swear. Keiko started to shriek, and everyone turned around to see Yukina holding a black widow in her hands with a smile. When she noticed everyone was staring at her, she said, But I think spiders are so nice. He picked it up. I don't see why the spider bit him. See, this is why I hate spiders. And then he smashed it without realizing what he just did. Oh God, you're going to die. Keiko was still in shock. No one dies from black widow bites. Yes, they do. I saw the statistic that statistics are numbers, and numbers are full of shit. Therefore, statistics are full of shit. Mukuro said just to end that argument. You guys, I gotta step out for a while. I need some fresh air. Keiko turned the doorknob. Actually, she tried to, but the doorknob wasn't moving. Yusuke, it can't open the door. It's like the lock's broken. You can turn the knob and the door won't open. Let me try that. I tried to turn the knob, but it wouldn't turn. I think we're trapped in here. Okay, just as a safety measure, nobody start having sex in here. We don't want a body count on our party. Urameshi, we could just break open a window, Kuwabara said. What's going on? Chrome asked. We're trapped. Like it was nothing. And we should also be abstinent as a safety measure, so Urameshi says. What? Haven't you seen Jason? Yusuke grumbled. Oh, that sucks. And proceeded to pull a chair to clean off the blood. Seriously, man? That's all you have to say? That it sucks? Yep, this is the part when he gets to tell us all that he told us so. But do what you want, I'm going to clean this place up. Oh god, there's spores on this thing. Normally I would just throw the thing out. You think we'd die if I threw the ceiling away? What? Dude, really? Well, if we're really trapped, we can always... Oh, shit. Oh, man. Okay. Well, if we're really trapped, we can always make the most of it, Yukino said. We could always catch up on the things we missed. But you guys have seen each other just about every day, Hiei said. That was directed at you, Mr. Genius, Yusuke said. You just decided you weren't important. You were too important to come visit us again. I've visited 3 times. I'm busy. Doing what? Mukuro? She glared at him. Or not. Yeah, I don't know anything about you. Kuwabara pointed to Mukuro. Other than you eat people and that you're a girl. Actually, I was more inclined to follow through on this whole thing because it was a message paid for by Yukino. I know, let's play 2 truths and a lie. That's a fun game. Instead of playing Kuwabara's game, it just got silent. They decided they would split up and search the house. Actually, it was more like everyone paired up and they just left Chroma alone to clean the ceiling. And or throw it away. And or he's sorry. Yukino and Kuwabara decided that they would search the attic. You know, the one that has a staircase with half the steps missing. Kuwabara offered to help Yukino out, but she went up just fine. And a bit too enthusiastically. She said she was excited because she was going to see the amazing view. And if the view was amazing enough, Kuwabara thought it would be time for them to become official. Whatever that meant. The point is, whatever it was, it would happen. They made it to the top of the stairs to see a room full of skeletons and cobwebs. Yukino stared at the skeletons, stepped over them, and hurried to the window. Oh, Kazuma, look at this amazing view! Yukino gasped and gestured for him to come over. Kuwabara swallowed the lump in his throat. Well, hell, he didn't want to be in a room full of skeletons. But if there's a good view, maybe it'll take his mind off it. He looked out the window. Yukino? You know that's a cemetery we're looking at? Oh, but there's such beautiful flowers there. And there's a swing. Oh god. That's a man who hung himself. Oh. I think they might be hanged. Kuwabara hugged her. I'm not scared, Kazuma. Don't worry. You aren't, but I am. Yusuke and Keiko decided to look in the basement, which was basically a huge torture chamber. Hey, Keiko, if you get scared, don't be afraid to jump into my arms, Yusuke joked. How can you say that? This is so gross. Ugh, I can't blame Chroma for cleaning up the stairs. Okay, Yusuke, stop touching me. Keiko turned around and saw Yusuke was on the other side of the room. But then who was touch her? Yusuke walked up to her. I think you might want to go to sleep. You're tripping out. I think we need to get out. You're still tripping. He turned around to let her out, but she stuck out her foot, so he fell over. Well, so are you. I'm in a pool full of brains. Actually, Hiei and Mukuro didn't feel like searching. They just kind of stopped in a bedroom. Hiei sat at the foot of the bed, staring out the window. He wasn't sure why there was a cemetery in the backyard, or why a man hanged himself there. I'm getting the feeling that someone might have done this to make us appear terrifying, though. I'm not feeling anything, are you? She didn't answer. He took this as a no. Actually, there was a lot of rustling behind him. She was probably looking around. He didn't turn around. I wonder why no zombies have been showing up here. There's a damn cemetery out right here. Nothing. That's uncharacteristic. He turned around. Hey, oh, put your clothes back on. What's wrong with you? I just want to know what it was like, she replied. Meaning what? Walking around like this. Why was he slightly disappointed? He's going to need him to beat himself later on and say, mea culpa later. Don't. What if somebody walks in and sees you? It's nothing you, or especially you, or any of them haven't seen before. I've heard movies have become soft porn these days. So everyone knows it was just... What the hell kind of movies are you watching? What about you? Carl opened the door. There you... Oh, I'm sorry guys, I didn't mean to lock that door next time though. No, Chroma! Harry walked out. He hurried out. Nothing was happening. Sure, why was she naked then? Because she's weird. Uh-huh, sure, yeah. Yusuke and Keiko walked into the hall. Yusuke asked, hey, what's going on here? Kurama turned to Yusuke. I kind of... No, you didn't. You're just making it bigger than it is. You didn't walk in on anything, he growled. Yusuke looked down. First things first, this is the bedroom. They both nodded. Is there another one? Because Keiko needs to sleep, and if there isn't, I guess we'll borrow this one after you guys are done getting busy. Damn it, Yusuke. Well, why are you sitting here talking to us? Go in there and become a man. I mean, yeah, the walls are thin and it's so quiet you can hear everything that's going on, but it's never too late to... What about your safety advisory? I'll look out for you guys. Go to hell. We're already there, man. Chroma said, something like a pothead at that moment. Cool Barney Kina walked in. Can't I just go in and lay down? I think I do need to get some sleep. Keiko sighed. She paused before she opened the door. Is it okay if I open the door? Not you too, he face-palmed. What'd we miss? Cobra asked. They were severely reddened eyes, still clinging onto a tear-soaked Yukina. Is there something in there that's wrong? Crawlin walked in on he and Mukuro getting it on. Like, he was all on her and she was mooning and they were going and the house was gonna break in half and the tornado was throwing it in circles and they didn't care. He just kept going on it. He had knocked the one down for Yusuke. If someone doesn't have anything else to say, I swear I'm gonna pop a cap in someone's ass. He growled, taking out a revolver to make his point. I don't get it, Yukina said to break the silence. Which part? All of it? I'm gonna count to 4. If someone doesn't say anything, I'm gonna shoot. 1. Here, wait, Kura said. 2. Please don't shoot. Keiko also said. 3. Don't shoot me. Chrome screamed as Yukina also started to scream. 4. And Mukuro walked out fully clothed, took the revolver from him, and then was twice as awkward. She looked at Keiko. You can go in there. You look like you need to lay down for a while. Keiko hurried in without saying anything. You can read people really well, Yusuke said, because the silence was killing him too. No, I could hear everything you were saying out there. The world's really thin, thank you very much. By the way, the tabloids are like bad fanfiction. You should read it sometime. Yusuke wasn't sure if Mukuro just owned him or not, but he felt pretty bad. As far as things go, I think there's something in this house that might be out to get us. Hey, I could have told you about that, Crowbar whined. If you're so sharp, then tell us what it is. Have you ever read Haunted? No. Cool, it's cool. I liked it. But there's this demon or something in here. It won't stop until it has harvested our organs. He screamed and opened a tunnel to another dimension and he jumped in it. Everyone stared until he came back. Mr. Hiei, where did you just go? Yukina asked. Hell. AMV hell. He curled into a corner and cried. What? Keiko was walking down the hall. She opened the door to the bathroom and there was Chroma on a noose hanging, and the head was turned so she could see the empty look in his dead eyes. She screamed and ran out into the hall to see Yusuke nailed to the wall, opposite to the door's opening. She ran away into the kitchen to take it in. The door to the refrigerator was open so she could see the chopped up body of Kuwabara stuffed in there. She went to the dining room and saw Hiei's body cut open, stuffed with lettuce. Kina was sitting at the end of the table, face down. Keiko moved her and saw an extended smile on her face and her throat was cut. She ran back into the bedroom where she saw Mukuro sitting at the desk in the bedroom, face in hands. Keiko pushed her so she could wake up. In the middle of her forehead was a bullet hole. Keiko sat up in bed, shrieking. There was Mukuro at the desk, her face in her hands. She didn't move a muscle. Keiko got out of bed, started to walk through the door, then stopped. She turned around, went to Mukuro, and pushed her to wake her up. She pushed Mukuro so she would lean back. In the middle of her forehead was a bullet hole. Yukina was the first to go in the room when Keiko shrieked again. This is when she was about to ask Keiko what was wrong. She noticed the bullet hole in Mukuro's head and screamed. The four guys ran in and were equally disturbed. Well, except for Hiei. Holy shit. When did this happen? What did this to her? Kuwabara asked. And don't say God, Hiei, you jackass. She's not dead. The gunshots to the head don't work this way. That's what I was gonna say. He replied, rolling his eyes. If she was shot, you would see her brains everywhere, and we would have heard a gunshot. Dude, this is her girlfriend we're talking about. He groaned and walked over to Mukuro and started to shake her. Wake up, you. Yeah, a bullet to the head will kill anyone, just so... Chroma mumbled. He stopped when Mukuro stepped. Zombie? I got a super gamma ray atomic gun in my hand. Let me have it, Yusuke said, getting his spirit gun ready. Mukuro looked at all of them. What the hell is everyone looking at me like this for? What did I do that was so wrong? I know I talk in my sleep, but that's stupid. You're supposed to be dead or a zombie. I could be a zombie if you want. What? What makes you think I'm dead? Other than my name. You have a damn bullet hole in your damn head, and you scared the shit out of Keiko because of it. All of this. I was walking to the bathroom, and this Yakuza gunman came and shot me. I killed him for it, of course. Mukuro, you're full of shit, he said. Yeah, you like to sleep where birds like to be, so I suppose you know a thing or two about such things. I think I almost had a heart attack. Summons Chapter 3.